Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Cleveland. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot.
Ready to throw right away. Here's Milroe. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
13 yards.
They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First down.
I like this. Right out of the gate, finding ways to get the running backs involved early in the passing game. What that does throughout the rest of the game, Mike, is those linebackers, their drops don't get quite as deep. Those secondary defenders don't get quite as deep. So you know what it opens up down the road? Big-time shots downfield. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On the handoff, it's Etienne. Good running inside the 25. And he will score! Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Browns. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Browns are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
In motion, it's Waddle. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
Now Fields. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Fields. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
47-yard line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13.
Here we go. 319, good snap.
In motion, it's Waddle. 2nd down, it's Fields. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, flattening his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Let's go now. Ready?
Off the play fake, here's Milroe. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
Let's go.
ETN now on 1st and 10. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Kyle Duggar on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. They'll run it once more with ETN. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 1.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
This is 3rd and 6.
Smack. Check, smack. Time to lying. Panther 11. Panther 11. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
From the gun, it's Milroe. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. A nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
The tackle made at the 23-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and
1st the 24 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
3rd down and 9. Douglas in motion. Fields from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Milroe now off the bootleg. Going right. It's taken in. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 1 quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. It's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Start of the 2nd. Browns in control of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready? Liking it. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
60 by 6. Dragon 6.
To the air, it's Milroe. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he's in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Cleveland. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns move out on top. 14-0.
14. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. Now a hit, and he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They go play action with Fields. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
And again, it's their inability to prevent negative plays. It's a big reason, Mike, why they find themselves trailing in this game. First play of the series, they already put themselves in a massive hole.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
First
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They bring their tight end right. A 1st down throw for Fields. They'll send the screen to Pacheco. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Houston.
They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. The defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Here we go.
He'll try to pick it up himself. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Browns say they have it, and they do.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never asked for help.
Get it.
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play to kick off this drive. A gain of 69 yards.
And after that explosive play, they have a chance to extend their lead even more, and they have had their way. The defense has had no answers for anything they've done in the passing game, and they don't find out a way to slow them down. It could be in for a long game.
And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
That's another
Okay,
first down.
79
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Milroe to throw. Moving outside the pocket. And he thought about throwing it away, but he can't get rid of it. And that's going to go down as a sack.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal.
Go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to Etienne. Stop at the 6. And that sets up 3rd and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ready.
On 3rd and goal, Milroe. Rolling right. Taking up to the pylon. He's in. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Brown. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Browns will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 33-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Here we go, Scott.
19 Windy. Here we go. Right.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he'll get past the marker. He's got a first down on that gain of 5.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Oh, a huge mistake right in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 319 just wet.
Off the play action, here's Fields. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 31 yards. First down. Fields to the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely. I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
65 check. Here we go. Check. Liking 18. Trap 60. Trap 60.
On first down, it's Milroe. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
Okay, break. 19 Lions. Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That's complete to ETN. Oh, a pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down. Here's Tory Taylor now. He's on for the second time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here. The third quarter underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Play action now for Fields. Thrown left side, the catch is made, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Here we go. Yep, 222. Good night.
On the ground, here's Pacheco. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second and 3.
Here we go. Good night.
Now, faking the give. Flush to his right. Sending it deep for Waddle. Bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 43 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. In motion, it's Waddle. Fields to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Blues. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job. But can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
His kick is good. Makes the score Browns 21, Blues 14. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready? Here we go.
Off the play fake, here's Milroe. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Ready? Ready?
On second down, here's Milroe. That's caught! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It is a big play for the Browns. It's a gain of 34.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he's in! Marcus Jones Jr. Touchdown, Cleveland. Butler now to add the PAT. got it. And the Browns have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over. First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
In motion, it's Waddle. On first and 10, Fields. Out to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one. And down he goes.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks. And I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass. But if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Here we go, son.
Fields now on second down. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Aiden Hutchinson getting in for the sack. That's going to lead to third and very long.
Here we go. Extend.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball for a minute and looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up fourth down.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Ready? Ready?
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Milroe now off the bootleg. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked by Benjamin Morrison. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Forced to his right. He's got it at the 7. And he's into the end zone. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Houston.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Jump.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Roll.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 60.
Play action, it's Milroe. A throw on the move is caught. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Ready. Coconut check. Smash. Check. Go.
From the gun, it's Milroe. And it's brought in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's another big play in a game that's had its shares. 35 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
Let's go. Cowboy. 19 tight. Go.
Throwing now, Milroe on 1st down. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Azareye'h Thomas. He tacked on a nice return to boot. He'll get this all the way up to the 40-yard line.
And it's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
He's going to keep it himself. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Hey, Terry. Up. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's punt downfield by Waddle. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 36 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's an RPO quickly into the hands of Waddle. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Blues. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
60 Bison. 2.
The carry here for ETN. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 3.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Now, breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's ETN. He'll struggle to get that to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 49-yard line.
Come on. Hit. Time you live. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 18 Pioneer.
Now it's Milroe. That's swung out to ETN. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They'll get 19 out of that play. It's a Browns first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Down inside the 10. And he'll take this one in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown Brown. Butker's extra point is good. And the Browns will go up by 7.
35. Blues 28. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he's stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. All right.
Fields now. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. He's got room past the 35. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
A run with Pacheco, finding room across midfield. And he will go all the way. Isaiah Pacheco, touchdown, Houston. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast...
And he is in! The risk pays off. They take the lead here in the final moments of the game.
Browns 35. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return is Rodgers. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's first down.
70 Rangers. Come next. Ready. Ready.
Now Milroe. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Okay,
They still have all three timeouts, and here we go with first and 10.
Mustang 70 Timberwolves.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Flush to his right. He keeps it himself.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
They come up for second and 2.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Cougar 19. Ready.
Now Etienne. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Cleveland.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
King Rattler. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Milroe. Forced out wide. And he'll slide to the hole after picking up about 6.
A 6-yard pick.
Now we'll get a timeout in Cleveland. That's their second. Stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Ready. Pick. Ready. Ryan. Ready.
Etienne. With good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Browns first down.
Here's Etienne. Open space inside the 10. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
The Browns will line up for the
Now they'll throw it with Milrow. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Blues 36. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Douglas in motion.
58, here's that. Go.
Here we go. One final play. Sending it deep for Waddle. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win for the Browns. They are moving on as the #1 seed. The victory